Welcome back to the Bronco Nation, your place for all things Bronco. We're here at the Texas Bronco Off-Rodeo located outside of Austin in beautiful Horseshoe Bay at the Gray Wolf Ranch. The Bronco Off-Rodeo is an off-roading and outdoor playground designed for all skill levels that offers rugged trail drives by off-road experts who show you how to get the most out of your Bronco. Our guide today is Corey Rice. With Corey's help, we're going to talk about the features that will help you keep in control of your Bronco when you take it off-road. In this video, we'll talk about trail control and trail turn assist.
So the first tool we're going to use out here is trail control. What is trail control? It is basically cruise control for off-road driving. Denise is at the top of the hill, as you can see up there. We're going to bring her down the hill using trail control. We've got to set the vehicle up properly for that. So what we do in the middle of our goat mode dial, we press that button to turn trail control on. Once it is on, we go to our left-hand side of the steering wheel to the Set Plus button, press that Set Plus button, and that will set us at our lowest speed that we can come down that trail. In 4 high, you can increase speed in 1 mile per hour increments. In 4 low, you can increase speed in half mile per hour increments. Once that speed is set, we will take our feet off the brake, off the gas, lay them flat on the floor, and use our hands on the steering wheel to help steer and guide us as we're going down that trail. If we press the brake as a driver, we are slowing all 4 tires down at the same time. Trail control can individually pick which tire it needs to apply the brake to. It can see which one is slipping, so if it's slipping or locked up, it needs to start turning again. So what's it going to do? It's going to release brake pressure off of that wheel, applying more brake pressure to the other wheels to keep you at that same set speed that you've selected to drive down that hill. But while it's doing that, it's applying brake harder to the other 3 tires. So we're going to use the technology in the Bronco to help us get down this hill. So continuing our use of trail control here, you can see we're at a different location. We're going to demonstrate trail control going uphill now. So same idea. It's going to apply the throttle, apply the brakes if you need it to maintain the speed that we set it at. Denise is going to press the middle button inside of the goat mode dial there to turn trail control on. She will go to the left-hand side of the steering wheel where she can set that speed by pressing the Set Plus button. She's going to set it at 3.5 miles an hour to drive up this hill. At that point, she will keep her hands on the steering wheel, feet will go flat on the floor, and she'll start heading up this hill slowly and controlled. Again, if we can keep that vehicle moving forward constantly, less likely to have slips or tire spinning as we're going up through there, we can find the traction more easily to drive up that hill nice and steady. So another tool that the Bronco gives us is Trail Turn Assist. Depending on your model, the button might be different in our Hero Switch location on our Hero Switch panel. So in our Badlands that we have here today, that is the 4th button on the dash up there. We would press that button, turn it on, it is going to light up orange above it, telling us that we have engaged Trail Turn Assist. Trail Turn Assist decreases the turning radius by 40%. It allows us to make a tighter turn in places where we couldn't make a 3-point turn to maneuver around that trail or those obstacles on the trail possibly. Now, with that being said, we have to turn that steering wheel almost all the way to full lock. May feel a little awkward the first time you use it if you've never used it, because what is it doing? It's applying the brake on the inside rear tire of whichever direction you're turning. When it applies that brake, we have to add what? Just a little bit more throttle to overcome that brake pressure as we're making that turn. It will allow us to pivot on that rear tire as we're going around through there. Another thing you may hear when using that Trail Turn Assist, you may hear a little springing noise or a buzzing noise. It is a normal noise. That noise is our ABS system releasing pressure, releasing those solenoids and things, because ABS is used to activate that brake that is locking up to allow us to make that pivot turn. We want to minimize our impact to the terrain we're driving on. So if we don't need that, we're not going to use it, because it can make an impact on that terrain. Our responsibility as good stewards to that public and private land is to make sure we correct or make better that terrain we were just on. Maybe take our boot, kick that dirt back into place, or bring a shovel out if we need to and correct it.
As you can see, knowing the capabilities of your Bronco is an important aspect of driving off-road, and we want to give you the tools and resources to help you feel more capable to take your Bronco off-road. Thank you for watching, and make sure to check out some of our other videos on how to take your Bronco off-road. And if you haven't yet, head over to thebronconation.com.